Hi there, welcome back. This tutorial is on binary number system and it's continuation of the previous lecture. If you haven't watched that previous lecture, which is the part 1 of this particular tutorial, binary number system, I highly recommend that you click on the link on the screen to be able to load the previous video and watch that first. So anyway, so what we were discussing here was the binary number system and how we can write any number we want in this number system with only two digits, 0 and 1. So here's the thing. So let's see something else. So if I have like 4 decimal places, in other words, I can put 4 decimal digits here from 0 to 9. How many, what is the minimum number, smallest number that I can write here? It's 0 0 0 0, which is basically 0. And what's the largest number I can write here in these 4 decimal places? It's 9 9 9 9, which is 9999. So I can, in 4 decimal places, I can go from 0 all the way to 9999. In other words, these are 10,000 numbers that I can write, which is the same as 10 to the power 4. 10 is the number of digits that we are working with, and 4 is the number of places that we have. 10,000. This is how we got 10,000 numbers, which is 0, starting from 0 to 9999. That's the largest. The largest number is 10 to the power 4 minus 1, which is 10,000 minus 1, which is 9999. And if we extend this concept, if suppose I have four places for four binary places, in other words, I can put a 0 here or a 1 here. That's all I can put in. Only 2 digits available here, right? What is the smallest number we can make? 0 0 0 0, a 0 here. And what is the largest number that we can make? It's 1 1 1 1. Okay, this is the largest number that we can write in binary number system. Now these digits, binary digits 0 and 1, they are called binary digits, and in short they are called bits, binary digits. So using bits, the maximum number that I can write is 1111, which basically is so how many total there should be? If you use the same logic, we use the total in 4 decimal places would be 10 to the power 4. Total in 4 binary places should be 2 to the power 4, which is actually 16. So these are 16 numbers total. And what is the largest number? It was 10 to the power 4. The same number here, the total number of numbers minus 1, because we started from 0. It was 9999. So the same way here, this number basically represents 16 minus 1, which is basically 15. So we can write from 0 to 15 if we are given 4 binary locations or 4 bits. Okay, if we are given 4 bits, we can write 16 numbers. We can represent 16 numbers. If we are given 8 bits, what is the largest we could write? 1111 1111, which is basically 2 to the power 8 minus 1. The same formula here. 2 to the power 4, which is 16, minus 1 equal to 15. So this gives us 2 to the power 8, which is 256, minus 1, which gives us 255. So this is the largest number that I can write. And how many total numbers? 256. 2 to the power 8, 256 numbers total, starting from 0 to 255, 256 numbers. This 8-bit location, or 8 bits, basically they are called 1 byte. Whenever I say 1 byte, you should remember that it is actually 8 bits, and the maximum number that we can write in 1 byte is 255. The smallest number is of course 0. Similarly, there are 16 bits. A collection of 16 bits is called 1 word, and 32 bits is called 1 double word. These are the terms that you will hear again and again in programming language and computer science everywhere. And in 1 byte we could write 256 numbers. In 1 word we should be able to write 2 to the power 16, which is 65,536 numbers. And in 1 D word, which is only 32 bits long, 32-bit location, we could write 4 billion numbers. So that's quite a bit. So see how we just went from 8 to 32, which is like 4 times. We just went from 8 to 32 by just multiplying it by 4 times more bits. We can go from 256 total numbers to 4 billion numbers. Anyway, so this is the introduction. So if I have a memory location, if I have a location somewhere in the computer which has 32 bits space, and if I ask you this question, 32 of these bits, if I ask you this question, what is the maximum number that you can write, or how many numbers, total numbers that you can write in this much space using binary number system, you should answer me 4 billion. This guy right here, because 32 bits is equal to 1 double word, 4 billions. Anyway, so this was just a brief introduction, or at least enough introduction to binary number system that will allow us to define what variables are and the type of variables and how they are represented in computers in the subsequent lectures. So if you haven't still watched the previous lectures, I would highly recommend that you should watch all of them. On the screen right now it's showing the playlist of all the lectures, all the tutorials about C programming language in the order in which you're supposed to be watching. And if you click on it, you will see all those tutorials, and I would highly recommend that you watch all those tutorials one by one in the order that it shows. If you want to go to the next tutorial, you can click on this link right now on the screen, and it will take you to the next tutorial after that. Anyway, so if you like this video, please give me 5 stars for this video, and don't forget to subscribe so that you receive all the new videos that I post on YouTube. Thank you so much.